My name is Zach Pasquarello. I started a bookkeeping business 3 years ago. I am making this video because everybody wants to know, is starting a bookkeeping business profitable? How much money can you make in a bookkeeping business? I'm going to tell you exactly how much money my bookkeeping business made in September 2023. This, in my opinion, is the absolute best business to start if you are looking for a side hustle or something that you can do remotely from the comfort of your own home. And if you want to learn how you can start a bookkeeping business, you need to check out the links in the description of this video. I have a ton of great resources for you. I have a course that teaches you everything you need to know, and also every single Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, myself and a bunch of other bookkeeping business owners meet every single week for 1 hour. We do a Zoom call. I usually give a 30-minute presentation. I open up the floor for questions. Everybody shares their own experiences. It's an awesome environment where a ton of other bookkeeping business owners are growing and learning together. Check out the link in the description of this video. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. Stay tuned. A little bit later, I'm going to talk specifically about the numbers, but I need to cover this first. So you're probably watching this video because you might be interested in starting a bookkeeping business, or you're genuinely curious, is it even profitable? Truly, honestly, how much money can I make? And if you've been following me for any amount of time, you already know I try to be genuine. I try to be honest, transparent, upfront, all of those things, because my only goal here is to educate you, teach you, share my own experiences, my own knowledge, so that you can make informed decisions. Maybe you can decide if you want to start your own bookkeeping business. So how can you do this yourself? Let me just say, you don't need any experience. I know that for a fact, because when I started my bookkeeping business, I had no experience, no work experience, no college education, no certifications, and you don't need any equipment. You don't need to buy a truck or a house or tools or supplies or inventory or food. You don't need to buy anything. You also don't need to spend any money. So you don't need to buy anything. You don't need to spend a lot of money on advertising. The only thing you do need is you need a computer, which some people have, but if you don't have a computer, you can get one for super cheap on Amazon for like $200 or $300, and you need a Wi-Fi connection. But seriously, if you're trying to save money, you can go to your local library and you can use their internet probably for free. So really all you need to spend money on is a computer. And lastly, you don't need an office. You can work from home, you can work from a library, you can work from a cafe, and you don't need to hire anybody. That's so important because nowadays it's so difficult to find reliable, high quality employees. So you can do all the work yourself. The only thing I will say, like I said in the beginning, I try to be honest, I try to be genuine, I try to be transparent. This requires a ton of hard work. Don't ever let anybody tell you that starting a business is easy or fast or you're going to make a ton of money in the beginning. It's hard. It takes a long time. You're not going to make a lot of money in the beginning. But the reason I'm making this video is to show you what it can look like 3 years after you get started. So stay tuned till the end of this video. I'm going to tell you exactly how much money I made in September. Okay, so if you're thinking about starting a bookkeeping business, I tell everybody this, and I go over all of this in so much detail in my course. You got to check it out. Description in the link is in the description of this video. But real quick, getting started is a 4-step process. First, you got to learn bookkeeping in QuickBooks. This is the first step. It's also the easiest step. You can do this literally 2 to 4 weeks. Learn QuickBooks, learn bookkeeping. You don't need to be a master. You just need a basic fundamental, a basic understanding, because you will learn more as you get more clients. Don't freak out. Don't wait too long because you might be worried you don't know enough about QuickBooks or bookkeeping. Trust me, I promise you, it's going to take you a little bit of time to even get your first client. So learn the fundamentals and then move on to step 2. Now you need to start creating marketing content. You need to implement sales tactics. I'm not going to go into any more detail on that in this video. I have a ton of other videos on my YouTube channel. If you want to learn more about marketing and sales, go check out those videos. But that's the hardest step starting a bookkeeping business, probably honestly starting most other businesses as well. Step number 3, the most important step, you need to deliver high quality, A+ customer service. You spend a ton of time learning bookkeeping in QuickBooks. You spend a ton of time doing marketing and sales. Now, congratulations, you finally landed your first client. So important. Most important, you need to actually deliver customer service, because if you don't do a good job, they're going to leave you. And then all that time you spent marketing and sales to get that client is just a waste of time. Finally, you need to work really, really, really hard. This is not going to be easy. This is not going to be fast. This is not a get rich quick scheme. I promise you, it's going to require a ton of hard work. Let's talk about how much money I spent last month in September. I spent, first of all, $650 on my office. Like I said before, you can do this business from home or from a library or from a cafe. You don't technically need an office. For me personally, I've been in business for 3 years. It's nice to have a physical location where I can meet with clients, although that rarely happens. Most importantly, I need my own space where I can concentrate, stay organized, and focus on my work. I do have a ton of kids at home, so it does make it challenging to work from home. And then seriously, you don't need to spend a lot of money. Check this out. I have G Suite, which is $6 a month. That's where I use all of my email through Google Suite. And then I spend $2 a month on my Microsoft OneDrive that simply backs up all of my files to my cloud. That way, if anything happens to my laptop, all of my files are secured on my Microsoft OneDrive. And then finally, $55 on my website and my scheduling app. That's all you need. You don't even need an office. So for literally less than $100 plus Wi-Fi plus your laptop, for less than $100 per month, you could start your own bookkeeping business. You can market on Facebook for free. You can reach out to people on LinkedIn for free. You can create a Google My Business for free. Your QuickBooks account is actually free. You can get an accountant version for QuickBooks, and that's where you're going to do all of your work. And that's also your CRM to manage all of your clients. You literally don't need to spend barely any money. That's why this business is amazing. No experience, no money, no equipment, no office, no labor. It's so easy to start a bookkeeping business. Now, once your business grows, you get 10, 20, 30 clients, you might start spending money on a few other things, but really, this is all you need to get started. Okay, the moment everybody's been waiting for, let's talk about how much money I actually earned. So in September, I made $18,837. I have 43 clients, and I'm going to show you a breakdown of each of those clients. Now, keep in mind, I did start my business 3 years ago. So I was not making $18,000 per month when I got started. But now that I've been established, everybody knows who I am. I have over 100 Google reviews. People know who I am. I get a lot of word of mouth referrals. So my business has grown significantly over the past 3 years. Don't get discouraged if you're just getting started and you're not at this point yet. I want to motivate you and inspire you to show you where you can be in 3 years. I am not smarter than you. I work really hard, but hopefully I don't work harder than you. Hopefully you're also very hardworking. I'm not smarter than you. I'm not working harder than you. Anybody can do this. Anybody can do what I'm doing. It just requires consistency and commitment. You need to commit to creating marketing content every day, selling to prospective clients every day. You need to actually deliver high quality bookkeeping services every single day. If you do that for 3 years, I promise you, you can get close to, if not exceed, where I currently am. Okay, now let me show you a breakdown of my 43 clients. Okay, now let me show you exactly how I'm making $18,000 per month through my 43 clients. I have a large variety of clients. So let me just say I don't have a niche with the industries who I work with, but I do have a niche in the services that I provide. I only do bookkeeping. I don't do payroll. I don't do taxes. I don't do CFO services. I only do bookkeeping. And then I also have a niche in the software that I use. I only work with QuickBooks Online. I don't work with QuickBooks Desktop. I don't work with Sage or Xero or any other accounting software. So I do have a niche in the services that I provide and the software that I use, but not in the industries who I service. So I have a wide variety of clients, but I do almost have a specialty. And that's really, I don't know how it happened. I have a lot of trucking clients, and that probably came about from my YouTube channel before because I also had a trucking company. So if you see here, 11 clients are paying me almost $4,000. 11 of them are truckers. This is a trophy store, kind of a one-off. This is a restaurant. I only have one restaurant, one trophy store, only have one legal company. They're paying me $810. This was a word of mouth referral from someone on Facebook. The restaurant was somebody on Facebook who I reached out to. Same thing with the trophy store. Like I said, a lot of these truckers probably came from YouTube. So the trophy store is paying me $250. The restaurant's paying me $270. The legal companies pay me $810. A couple other miscellaneous clients. I have a bounce house client who's paying me $200 a month. I have a counseling client who administers obviously counseling services. They're paying me $225. And then I have two education companies. One's paying me $952 per month. The other's paying me $200 per month. I got the bounce house company from Facebook. I got the counseling client from the CPA who I partner with. I got this education client from a word of mouth referral from actually somebody I knew back in high school. I got this education company. This is a family referral. And I have this mechanic. I got this mechanic from LinkedIn paying me almost $400 per month. I got this real estate client from Facebook. And I got this real estate client from a friend word of mouth referral. Okay, so those are kind of the miscellaneous clients. Now let's look at the big chunks. These are my general contractors, and these guys are paying me almost $5,000. So I have kind of a specialty. I have trucking companies, I have general contractors, and I have real estate investors. I enjoy working with trucking companies just because I also had a trucking company. I enjoy working with general contractors because there are a ton of them and they need bookkeeping services because they're so busy out in the field doing their actual job every single day. When I say general contractor, this is a wide range. These might be landscapers. These might truly be general contractors or electricians or plumbers or water technicians or concrete people. So when I say general contractor, they're not truly all technically general contractors, but they're all guys who fix stuff and build stuff with their hands. So I have, how many do I have here? 10 general contractors, and they are paying me on average $480. So I love general contractors. They're great clients. And then I have a couple marketing clients. I have 4 marketing clients, and they are paying me on average $500 because I do have one fairly large marketing client who pays me $950 per month. Okay, let's wrap up this video. Let's finish it off with real estate investors. I absolutely love working with real estate investors. If I were ever to have a niche in the industries who I work with, it would be real estate investors because their bookkeeping is really complex. They never have enough time to do their own bookkeeping. There's a lot of them out there. So I have 7 real estate investors. My biggest client is a real estate investor. They pay me $2,500 per month, but on average, they're paying me $625. Let's take out the $2,500 a month. So on average, my real estate investors are paying me $315 per month. So that is where I get my $18,000 per month of income. Keep in mind, I've had my bookkeeping business for 3 years now, so I've been doing this for a long time. So if you're just getting started, don't get discouraged. I actually want to motivate you and inspire you. You can do exactly what I am doing. Just keep on working, stay consistent, and commit to marketing and sales every single day and delivering high quality customer service. And if you ever need any help, check out the links in the description of this video. I'd be so happy to help you start and grow your own bookkeeping business.